Now that you've created your Scratch account, you're ready to move on to the next step, getting to know your way around Scratch. The first page you see after having created your account is the home page. Here you can check updates from other Scratchers you follow or read up on the latest Scratch news. The rest of the things on the homepage are featured projects and studios. Projects that do really well and gain popularity are displayed on this page. This could be you someday.
Okay, now for the navigation bar. The Scratch symbol at the very top left is the button for the homepage, which we are currently on. The button right next to it is the Create button. It will automatically create a new project for you to start working on. Next, you see the Explore button. If you click on it, it will take you to a large page of featured projects that other people created. The Ideas button does exactly what's in the name. This page is dedicated to inspiring you by giving you ideas on what to code next. Right beside this button is the About button. This is a page full of information on Scratch's purpose and their mission. You can click on it to learn about them. The search bar lets you search a project for whatever topic you wish. Say if I wanted to search a project about cars. I'd type cars into the search bar, hit enter, and a lot of projects about cars created by others would appear. The little icon directly to the right of the search bar is the Messages button. Here, you can see things like comments made on your projects or if there was any activity by a friend in one of your shared projects, which we'll get into later. The Folder button, which is right next to the Message button, is the My Stuff page and is where all of your projects are kept. Projects are ordered based on the date they were last modified. Towards the top of the page is a button that says New Project, which is another way for creating a new project. All of the options to the left side of the box divide your projects up into 5 main categories. The All Projects button allows you to see both your shared and your unshared projects together in one. The button under that one shows only the projects which you made public to everyone using Scratch. The button below this one is the Unshared Projects button. This button takes you to all of your projects which are not public. They are the projects which are for your eyes only. The button directly below this last one is the My Studios button. Basically, all collections of projects that you created are stored here. And the final one is Trash, which is where the projects that you dispose of are stored until you either decide to get them back or throw them away forever.
Okay, and the final button on the navigation bar is your Profile button. When clicked on, this button reveals a drop-down menu. The Profile button shows your featured project, information about yourself, the latest shared projects you've been working on, and more. It also displays every public project and studio that you've ever made. Next on the drop-down is another My Stuff button, which is just another way to get to your stuff, same as the Folder button. The next button is the Account Settings button. When clicked on, it takes you to a page where you can edit your account information, things like your location, password, and email. Finally, on the drop-down is the Sign Out button. What this does is pretty obvious. It signs you out. Make sure that you take the time to play around with the website so you feel comfortable and confident using Scratch. And that's it for this lesson on navigating around Scratch.